Hey everybody, Disc Lord here, and today I'm going to be building a brand spanking computer. Like, this thing is going to be, off the walls compared to what I've got behind me right now. So let's before we go any further, let's take a look at a few benchmarks and the specs of my current machine. Alright, so what I'm playing with now is really just a Mod Podge of parts that people have given me, one thing that's on loan, and yeah, so the case is an Ultra Etorque A5, I think that's what it is. Back before Tiger Direct went out, I was able to get this for $20 after rebate, so I'm going to just use that because it's cheap. Right now I'm using my friend's AMD Radeon HD 7850, and motherboard is an Intel desktop board, DG35EC. I think it's like from 2007 or something. And right inside we got a Core 2 Duo E7300 running at 2.66 gigahertz. Power supply is a Diablo Tech 30 watt ATX power supply. It has an 80 plus lead certification for power and efficiency and high likeliness to fry your components. And 8 gigabytes of DDR2. So that's what we're playing with now. So we're gonna go into some benchmarks right now. Alright, so for our first benchmark, we're gonna be using Furmark OpenGL benchmark. This monitor is the same resolution I've been using for the last 6 or 7 years, 1440 by 900. We're gonna do a GPU stress test to see what we're working with. And this is already gonna be a far cry from the GPU I got before. Had a 9500 GT, which was suck. But this might be a little bit better, but yeah, not as good as what we're gonna get eventually. Go. So the biggest thing that I'm excited about, it isn't going to be that I'll be able to pretty much max every game at 144 FPS, or that I got, sick parts. It's that I'll have case badges, so I'll be able to stick at the whole front of my computer and show the world that yes, indeed, I am running these high-spec components. But I digress. Let's take a look at 3D Mark. Let's see, at 1440p resolution. Yeah, let's do it. Yep, that's about what I expected.
Alright, I can't really see your face, but it's...
Well, yeah.
Are you freaking for real? It's not even a number I know.
Florida.
Hey, dog! What's up? Hello? Who? Sorry?
The reason for the call is that the Florida Police Officers Foundation is having their fundraising drive, and as a paid caller with Outreach Calling, we're providing donation return envelopes to all supporters.
You don't even live in Florida anymore.
To families of law enforcement officers that have been killed in the line of duty or suffered a severe loss due to disaster,
are you recording?
Violence, or injury.
I don't live in...
Your donation return envelope, can we count on you to return a small donation for the drive?
I don't live in Florida anymore, dog.
I understand. Thank you. Okay, I'll put you on our do not call list. Have a nice day.
You too, mate.
that was so recorded. How did he even understand what I said?
Hi, we noticed that you have a Florida phone number. I know you haven't lived there for over, 8 years? But we're just calling, asking you if you would help, our First up, we've got an EVGA Supernova Next 650G. This is a modular power supply, fully modular, 650 watts with an A+ gold certification. So let's crack this one open. Now always make sure to cut away from yourself because, you know, safety. Now what's nice is they have it shrink wrapped so you can't even use the handle till you pull it off. But and then they got this nice little seal for us to crack into. Good grief. Just peel it off. Ugh. If this comes with driver discs, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay, so it's like, what do you pull out first? So this is a pretty interesting packaging. So we got the two, just lift it out and you got all of your friggin', holy crap. We don't need those right now. What we do need Alright, good thing we looked at that. Holy smokes, this thing smells weird. It's heavy though. Like compare to that Diablo Tech piece of trash that we were using before. You know what this finish reminds me of? This is like this special like matte finish. It looks like all like equipment made in like the 1930s, 1940s. It's really like a kind of a blast that passed there. They don't really do that sort of pattern anymore, and I really like this. Oh. That's good. And then we've got this nice decal on top. I think that just stays on. Alright, so we have this mounted inside, and something I kind of forgot to consider was I was thinking of putting a fan on the bottom here as an intake, but if we take a look at our Diablo Tech thing, this thing is a lot, you know, narrower than this thing is, and this overlaps, so we'll have to think of something else in the future. For the motherboard, we got an Asus Prime B350 Plus. It has 5x protection. Beautiful. 5x protection 3. Okay. And it has Ryzen on the box, so they probably finally got around to updating the BIOS out of the factory so it'll work with the Ryzen. Oh, did I spoil the CPU? Whoopsie. So we got this interesting deal. Let's hold off on that for a sec and get all these fine accessories out. So we got our very basic back plate. I mean, you don't look at it anyways. We got some SATA cables and an extra oh, this is the M.2 thing. We'll need this. And driver disc with drivers that are obsolete. And yeah, that's all that's in the way of accessories here. And let's see if this thing actually fits. Woo! That's nice. Yeah, this thing's got so many red LEDs on it. I don't need them. You were literally recording the most awkward motherboard insertion ever performed by mankind. Friggin' I/O shield has like all these little ground hooks and stuff. It's not very easy to shove in. Whoever designed that I/O shield really wasn't thinking all the way through here.
It's not focused. Okay, let's focus it first.
Okay, so I got this thing. It's a Ryzen 1700. Yep. So I like how most of the box is just occupied by the fan, and then we got CPU, and that doesn't matter, but this case badge does. And they like don't even cover the goop. You just gotta stick it on like that. Like there's nothing to peel off. It's a bit odd.
Take a little fan. Take a look at the fan.
Alright, so we'll get the CPU in first. Ooh. They're still using the pins. Got some RAM, G-Skill Rip Jaws 5. Feel the rush of DDR4 performance. So it's red, everything else is red, so I thought, hey, let's make it red. It's just the color, you know, aesthetics is kind of an afterthought, but we didn't come here for the RAM, we came here for this case badge. Very nice. Put that with the case badge pile. Can't wait to sticker this thing up. Ooh. Let's kind of pop them out there. Don't touch the pins. 2017 of May. So this month they were made. Actually, last month. Today's the 1st of June, as of recording this. Yep. So get both of those popped out and get them popped in. So this is the SSD I'm going to be using. This is a Kingston SSD now, M.2 6. Or just 6 gigabit SATA, I think. Yeah. So this will be a nice upgrade from the WD Blue I was using.
Here it comes.
PCMR community is going to slam me for this, but we're going to stick a DB9 serial port in there. It's there. It's still there. Like right here.
Is this serial? Wait.
Yep, there it is, the COM port.
I can't wait. Hold on.
Like, bam. I got serial now.
Oh my gosh.
And it will work. All the ASUS boards, they always have the freaking COM port for some reason.
That's beautiful.
I mean, they still got PCI ports. So why not stick a COM port in there? The only thing that I'm disappointed with is that they don't have the LPT port, the parallel printer port.
Oh yeah, I know.
But I don't have a header for that anyways. I actually got what is it, the longer one for serial, like the 25 pin one. I think that's 25 pins.
Yeah.
I could have stuck one of those in there too. Okay, so why am I putting a FireWire 400 card in my computer? Well, the COM port was something that I just did for fun, but this actually serves a functional purpose, or else I wouldn't have invested in it. I do a lot of video capture with a DV camcorder, so it's all done over FireWire, and that's the best way to do it. So I got one of these little thingies. And oh, it comes with a SATA to Molex adapter. Wow. I'd never thought I'd see the day where that sort of thing was a thing, but it's unlikely we'll need to use that. It's just a little guy. PCIe. apparently gotta power it with the Molex, so you know, just stick that in, and you know, so you got two ports coming out of the back, and then one for internal purposes, although I'll probably only be using one of them. Alright, so this is the main attraction here. This is an EVGA GeForce GTX 1070. This is the Super Glocked edition, so out of the box it has a higher base clock than most other cards, and I think you can go a little bit more with it. So this is one that does not have the thermal pad defect. A lot of these, when they first shipped like half a year ago, they didn't come with the proper thermal pads, and you would have like significant overheating issues. But check the serial and stuff, and it's a-okay. So we'll give this a little bit of an open now. Guess for the best way to do this, probably from the side. It's really quite it's an acquired skill to do that, like get the shrink wrap off right away, so in such an elegant thing where it doesn't slip like crazy. Alright, let us break the seal. Well, if not us, how about I break the seal? Before we go any further, I'm really psyched about the case badges. What? Oh, I forgot this comes with a poster.
What?
So, oh, and some stickers to put on your car, because you can do that if you're like work at a computer store or something. Guarantee you, if you see one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd hang that if I had any more room. But the only hanging I'm doing is hanging on to this. Well, for later. So, well, it comes with 2 case badges that you can fit somewhere on your computer. I wouldn't recommend putting it in front of the main intake, because then it might not really be as effective. But they are there if you would like. So we'll put all that up there, and you get you know, your. It looks like a PCA power adapter. It's unlikely we'll need to use that. You got your manual with an obsolete driver disc, but this is what we all came here to see, folks. Look at that case badge. It is 3Ds. It is like kind of metallic. Okay. It's like right there. And you got a very nice...
I'll hold that up again. Yeah. Oh, man.
Powered by Evga. Yep, and there's your obsolete driver disc, a user manual, some basic installation instructions that we will promptly disregard. But this is the second most important part, and this is actually the graphics card. And oh wow, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. How do I get this out without breaking it off? I think like this scares me a little bit. Here, I'll just pull it from concerning. Okay, EVGA. This is very secure, but very concerning package that kind of scuffed it. But whatever. Oh my gosh. What were they thinking? There we go. And oh my gosh, this thing weighs like a metric ton. That lights up. And the void if removed sticker kind of came out, and then you got this nice SLI bridge cover that we'll promptly keep on because we are not doing SLI with this. And then we got all these nice covers. Now I'm going to install this and then leave all the wrappers and stuff on, so we can peel that off in the case so we don't scratch it or something, like when managing cables. Who am I kidding? Let's just do it right now. Oh, here, the camera's too close. You probably just see my hand right now. that's pretty nice. Lots of metal accents and stuff. This really feels like a quality item. And then as for this one, there's definitely a sticker on the light. I'm gonna leave that on until we get it in the case. Okay, so we spared you guys the boring details of getting all of the cable management put in, but just go do a quick overview of what we've got going. So your 600 watt modular power supply. The modular aspect was insanely useful for getting all the cables routed. This case isn't really the best for that because there isn't a ton of room in the back, but we made it work. I mean, I'm a power user, okay? I like to push, these things to the extremes. I got 4 optical drives, Firewire, and a whole bunch of other crap. So we're really taking advantage of all the extra ports that are on here. So let's do a little zoom in to see how we did everything. All right, so down here, that's our mighty power supply. So my Firewire card requires a Molex power to function, so we had to find some way to get this, going and stuff. So we were able to route a cable back there, which also breaks off to supply one of the chassis fans. There's only 2 ports on the motherboard for that. We got this kind of shoved underneath the hard drive, and yep, everything just breaks away. Got it kind of tied to the back here. And the front panel I/O, we've really taken advantage of everything that has to offer. I mean, our front panel audio's there. We're actually using the COM port just because I can. Got my USB card reader, front panel, 3.0 front panel, buttons. What's nice, I got both an EVGA power supply and video card. So if you look at the 8-pin power supply for the video card, it's got the nice logo on there. So it's very, very consistent, very nice. And because we got this tied to the case, this actually lifts up the card a little bit, just a little bit. So it actually isn't sagging as much as I thought it was going to be, considering how heavy it is. So, and then yep, just got our M.2 there, Radeon 1700. Sorry, did I say Radeon? What am I thinking? This is Ryzen. They all start with R's. AMD is obsessed with the letter R. And our G-Skill RAM. So yep, we're gonna get the case back on and see how this boots. Got the PC put together.
Where's the monitor?
Oh yeah. This is an Asus.
Do you want to redo that?
No. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. It's an Asus monitor. It's 24 inches. It's 1080p. But refresh rate is at 144 FPS. I got a 1070 and I was presented with you know what, you could do 4K or 1440p gaming at maybe a lower frame rate. And I was like, let's just do 1080p gaming, crank the settings up, and have those toasty frame rates. So there we go. Yeah, let's get that out of the box. The model number.
Want me to help you?
No, I think I got it. Okay, well, apparently you need a driver disc for your monitor now, so that's what that's worth. Got some documentation and a VIP member notice. Okay. In the box we've got a DVI-D cable, the power thing, but the thing is, I got a DisplayPort cable, and I'll be using the DVI port on my video card for my secondary monitor, which was formerly my primary monitor. So here's our base. Apparently you can do 3D with this, but let's be honest, who gives anything about 3D? No one does. And also you got an aux cable. You would never actually want to use the speakers built into the monitor, so this is good for the car. Yo fam, hand me the aux, got that mixtape. And this is what we all came here for. Oh, there's no case badge for this, so yeah, well, oh well. No, it's really very well packaged, and it's rather lightweight, honestly. That's expected this to weigh like an absolute metric ton, and there it is. That's pretty big. Man, this thing's gonna get caked in dust and fingerprints so fast. Oh my gosh, why is it so tall?
Because you're so short.
Alright, so right now we're just gonna give it a good peel. Are you freaking serious? Do you like deal jewelry on the side or something? Oh
I just thought of that. I have those.
Okay, dear computer manufacturers, this case ASUS, if we have to put gloves on like this to keep our goods looking nice, then you guys need to do a little bit of a little more R&D on what people want. Matte black, all the things, you know.
I totally forgot. I have those gloves.
I can't use my nails. I can't peel it off.
Okay.
Okay. They feel nice though.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you guys ever watch Emergency? Alright, so now is the moment of truth to see what happens when we actually turn it on. We'll be able to see what we did wrong with it. So, go over to the back and flick it on. Alright. Oh, it boots. Nope, no, actually, that's pretty unique. So, it's not actually fired up right now, but you can see you got all the LEDs turned on. Alright, here we go. All the optical drives. Everything lights up. Oh. This isn't a good sign, but okay. Oh, it was red. Don't see anything on the monitor yet. I think it's just, this is the first boot. I've never actually booted a motherboard that hasn't already been booted yet. Oh, keyboard turned on. Oh, the light came on. There it is. Is this one of those BIOSes that you can use your mouse? Oh, that is the coolest freaking BIOS I have ever seen. It isn't detecting one of the RAM sticks. Yeah, it says I only got 8 gigs. So I have to fix that. It says that A1 isn't showing up. Here we've got Micah's expert driving skills on display. That's right. We're gonna get some Pepitone pizzazz. What do you think?
Good. Not good. A good price. Really good price.
Yeah. Alright, so we've got everything going. Got Windows installed, Windows activated. 100%. The system seems to be working just fine. Very, very stable. Haven't had any major issue other than the RAM being kind of weird at the beginning, but got that fixed. So we're going to do our benchmarks again to see how much it's come along. It looks like the GPU's idling at 41, which isn't too bad, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, the fans haven't even kicked on. So we'll do our 2 firmware tests. First, we'll do it without the anti-aliasing. So here we go. Oh my. Alright, so we're gonna be running Time Spy again, same conditions as before. So we'll see how this one rolls. Go away.
Oh my gosh, look at the frame rate, look at the frame rate, look at the frame rate.
Yeah. Oh, it can't do it.
It can do it.
No, we're not doing a hard 40 though. Alright, so we got the whole computer put together. I'm really glad with the way everything turned out. I mean, had really no major flukes. Got Windows going pretty easily, and yeah. So that concludes my PC build, the Burninator. Have a good night. Unless it's morning, then like a good morning or something. I don't know. Have a good time of day, whatever time of day it is.